Captain's at the helm. Of course today, Captain. It's a fine day for any kind of mischief.
What's your feeling?
I'll make no secret of wanting to see the British brought to heel. If we can take their gold and put it to use ourselves, I'd be a happy man.
Spoken like a true Welshman, Ade.
And what's your aim?
Master Kidd hinted at a prize he was eager to show me down in Tulum. Quite some distance, mind, on the Yucatan Peninsula.
You trust him to play it fair?
I can't be sure. But he has a way of picking away at my conscience that gives me pause. I should go see him soon.
So long as we take some prizes along the way, I'm sure the crew will understand. I'll set a course for Tulum.
Shorten sail! Get off the squall!
Ease the spanker! Hold down!
More sail! All sail!
Loose topsails, gallants and royals!
Then two, lad! Like as not, she'll soon be squalling. Douse the royals and tops!
Furl! Furl all sail! Do you hear the news?
Mains out, let's go!
Lay aloft on the
Loose all, let's move!
Aloft, lads! Check those royals!
Douse!
Mentor bids us be ready for anything. The Templars men know our whereabouts now.
It was Walpole, isn't that right? The Englishman.
He played us from the start. Betrayed our confidence.
How could we have known? Even after
Saw a
I was
ship
taken
pass
in
this
by
way,
the charm.
close upon the shore, then gone.
Artabai warned us to be vigilant. The Templars have been closing in for well on a year now.
Indeed, but Templars make noise with their comings and goings. I've not heard a thing just yet.
You will.
Te kimengwini kach. Kimenech. Ash kubeti kleti wa
Sokanotustal ambi. Kesma uyuheleti.
Usted, usutukil, akimil. Ash kubeti kleti wa
Sokanotustal ambi. Kesma uyuheleti.
Jesus, kid! You led me into a mess. Is it these monks guarding the treasure you promised me?
I told you I had a secret to share, but I didn't say it'd be easy.
We're on to something. I can feel it.
Captain Kenway? Where is the assassin, Duncan Walpole?
Dead and buried. After he tried to kill me.
We are not sorry to see him gone, but it was you who carried out his final betrayal. Why?
Money was my only aim.
Should I find comfort in that? You murdered our brothers and sisters in Havana.
He has the sense, Mentor.
James tells me you treated with the Templars there. Did you see the man they called the Sage?
Aye.
Would you recognize his face if you saw it again?
I reckon so.
I must be certain.
Not a word. Come on.
You walked me blind and backwards into this mess, kid. Who the hell was that jester back there?
Atabai. An assassin. And my mentor.
So you're all part of some daffy religion?
We're assassins and we follow a creed, aye. But it does not command us to act or submit. Only to be wise.
Oh, do tell. I'd love to hear it.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. This is the world's only certainty.
Everything is permitted. I like the sound of that. Thinking what I like and acting how I please.
You parrot! Ah! The way forward's blocked.
That's a door, I reckon.
Aye. And there should be some way to open it. A mechanism somewhere.
Like a capstan.
Those blocks up there. Try moving them. Those blocks up there seem like they might move with a bit of...
Oh, damn it!
Easy, Kenway. This ain't like climbing ratlins.
So it's you lot them Templars have been chasing then?
Until you came along and mucked things up, it was us chasing them. We had them running scared. But they have the upper hand now.
So it's you lot them Templars have been chasing then?
Until you came along and mucked things up, it was us chasing them. We had them running scared. But they have the upper hand now. The door's mechanism seems to be broke. Let's find another way around. Follow on, man. Jump! You're still drawing breath?
Enough to curse you with, kid! Must be a great treasure beyond.
Treasure. Right.
Whatever's waiting at the end of this path had better be worth my time.
That'll depend on you.
How's that?
What I'm taking you to see may spin your head right round. I only hope you can take the shock of it.
I can handle myself. Must be a great treasure beyond.
Treasure. Right.
Whatever's waiting at the end of this path had better be worth my time.
That'll depend on you.
How's that?
What I'm taking you to see may spin your head right round. I only hope you can take the shock of it.
I can handle myself. Is this it, then? The grand prize your mentor asked me to see. Looks nothing like the man they called the Sage, I'm sorry to say.
Keep your trousers tied up. We've one more riddle to solve. These statues are like the ones we've seen before, but with pictures carved on them.
There's pictures carved on the floor as well, but not of the same sort.
There's a correspondence then. But what? There's a difference between them animals on the statues and them on the floor. Do you see it?
Aye, one group is predators, the other is prey.
Which predator goes with which prey? That's the question.
Right, there's your correspondence. Match a predator with its prey.
Might be you can use the lever to move them drawings on the ground.
I was just about to say the same.
Lend me a hand here, will you? Shall we climb these stones here? Seems like they might move. Seems that's not the right position.
I know, I know.
Clamber up those stones, can we? I've an idea. Lend me a hand here, will you? Shall we climb these stones here? Seems like they might move. Hey, oh, that's a match. Lend me a hand here, will you? Clamber up those stones, can we? I've an idea. Lend me a hand here, will you? Shall we climb these stones here? Seems like they might move.
Jesus, that's him, the sage. But this thing must be hundreds of years old.
Older still. You're certain it's him?
Aye. It's the eyes that mark him.
Did the Templars say why they wanted this sage?
They drew some of his blood into this small glass cube.
Like this one?
Aye. They meant to ask him about the observatory too, but he escaped.
Huh. We're finished here.
What the hell did I just see back there? Jim!
Quiet.
The statue in the temple. Was that the man you saw in Havana?
Spitting likeness, aye.
It seems another sage has been found. The race for the observatory begins anew.
Is that why we're whispering?
This is your doing, Captain Kenway. The maps you sold to the Templars have led them straight to us. And now the agents of two empires know exactly where we operate.
Leave this to me, Mentor.
They have taken Edward's crew as well. I wonder what their lives are worth to him.
Take this. You'll attract no attention, and take fewer lives. Use them darts on this one coming now. Quick! Quiet and effective, see?
You've seen this temple here? It's massive.
Aye. I'm wondering if it's full of gold and jade and the like.
Has to be, don't it? Where else would the Dagos get it?
They're pulling it out to the ground, aren't they?
Bastards in me sights!
Another wee heavy down this end, Joe. Huh?
He's mine!
Could be dug in round here.
Many thanks, but no forgiveness.
It was a slaver who brought these soldiers. Lawrence Prince himself.
Off the north and beyond that time.
What in the years was I thinking?
There he is!
Plague and perish if this ever happens again.
Cheers, Captain.
Death and disease to these slavers.
Has everyone gone mad?
I may thank you later, if you manage to live through this.
Let me off those boats and face me like a soldier.
Christ. What a mess, eh?
Beat the Jesus. Got a clear shot on the little shite.
If only you lads knew what was coming to you. I think you'd pack your kits and run. Many thanks, brother.
Cheers, mate.
What's in Harry Shake Jack Winning? Hide high, Jaraki.
Carting old misers around they what I say.
was a Navy man once, but I found a better life sailing under a black flag. You should too, mate.
He's mine, and a clear shot. Quicker! Idiot's trying to lose us!
Cheers, Captain.
You've seen this temple here? It's massive.
Aye. I'm wondering if it's full of gold and jade and the like.
Oh, silêncio. Touch pahesh evitel winico mac apetachli.
Has to be, don't it? Where else would the Dagos get it?
They're pulling it out to the ground, aren't they?
It was a slaver who brought these soldiers. Lawrence Prince himself.
He's off me. He ain't got nothing on us.
Plague and perish, if this ever happens again.
Look, man, just let me loose and I'll fly straight forthwith. I promise you.
Death and disease to these slavers.
I can get him from here!
We saw last month.
I may thank you later, if you manage to live through this.
Christ. What a mess, eh?
You've seen this temple here? It's massive.
Aye. I'm wondering if it's full of gold and jade and the like.
O silêncio. Touch pahej yetel winiko mac abetachili.
Has to be, don't it? Where else would the Dagos get it?
They're pulling it out of the ground, aren't they?
Many thanks, but no forgiveness.
Stop there!
It was a slaver who brought these soldiers. Lawrence Prince himself.
Plague and perish if this ever happens again. Cheers, Captain.
Death and disease to these slavers.
Looks to me like a crew of pirates here.
Le akson jetele ak kinsaho. Ma.
God's truth. Oh, God.
I may thank you later, if you manage to live through this.
Let me up, Gospel, and face me like a soldier. Oh, the hammering. Christ. What a mess, eh? I've got a line on him. Told you to stop, Jack!
Oh, I've got a lovely clear shot. Who's out there?
See that mangy old codger? He's a Dutch slaver called Lawrence Prince, living now like a king in Jamaica. Bastard's been a target for years. Bloody hell, we nearly had him.
By God, you bravos are a cheery bunch, eh? All frowns and furrowed brows.
Captain Kenway, you have remarkable skills.
Thanks, mate. It comes natural.
But you're churlish and arrogant, prancing around in a uniform that you have not earned.
Everything is permitted. Isn't that your motto?
I absolve you of your errors in Havana and elsewhere, but you are not welcome here.
Sorry, mate. Wish it were otherwise.
Cheery bunch of mates you've got.
You deserve scorn, Edward. Prancing about like one of us, bringing shame to our cause.
And what is that? Your cause?
To be blunt, we kill people. Templars and their associates. Folks who'd like to control all the empires on Earth. Claiming it's in the name of peace and order.
Sounds like the Cass's dying words.
You see? It's about power, really. About lording over people. Robbing us of liberty.
That another message from one of your friends?
Aye. I'll show you. I know you ain't exactly impressed by our creed. So would the sight of money make you more friendly to our ways?
As ever?
Then work these contracts around the West Indies for us, and we'll pay you. As simple as that.
Give me some speed!
Get on that main seat!
Crowd it all on!
So this is the new Libertalia, eh? Stinks the same as every other squat I've robbed this past year.
Oi, oi. Why the long face? You fallen in love?
With your blouse. You're welcome to Nassau, gents. Everyone is that does their fair share.
Fair share? What is this, a fucking monastery?
We was led to believe that Nassau was a place where men did as they pleased.
Safe keeping others from doing the same. Aye.
Captain Thatch, as I live and breathe. What is this magnificent muzzle you've cultivated, eh?
Why fly a black flag when a black beard will do? What brings you two gents this far north?
The word is, Cuban governor himself is fixing to receive a mess of gold from a nearby fort. Until then, it's just sitting there, itching to be took.
Governor Torres himself, eh? Sounds promising.
Welcome to Nassau, Captain Vane. Mr. Rackham.
Now, where can a man find a bit of rough? Do you know what I mean?
All sail! She'll take it!
Hearty now, my trumps! I'd not hit. Fall all! Ahoy aloft! Bring it all in!
Let out some sail!
We ride the wind for all she's worth!
Larboard! Cargo adrift there, sir! Larboard, come in! There's a man afloat there, sir!
Ease off the wind! Crew up tops! Douse those mains! Captain's at the helm.
Unfold mains, let's move! Tops, gallants, royals, studs!
Crowd on all the sail we have!
So, what'll you do with your share of the gold we take from Governor Torres? Return to Africa, prince among men?
I cannot return to a place I've never been. I was born in Trinidad, a slave from my first breath.
Ah. But wouldn't you feel, I don't know, more welcome there?
As you might feel more welcome in Paris.
Fair point.
With this skin and this voice, where can I go in the world and feel at ease? This country here is my best chance. This country called Jackdaw, where I know the names of all citizens and they know mine, and we work together. Not always out of love, but to keep our country afloat.
I understand thee. Let's take her then. For the citizens of Jackdaw!
Loose mainsails!
Come on those stairs! Hold that blow!
Fire! Enemies got
The mortar
friends
would be
coming,
ideal
sir!
from long range.
Cannon ready! Fire!
Damn! Got the angle wrong.
Be careful, Captain!
Fire!
Do not leave her space enough to ram us, Captain!
Fire! Yeah! Hold down and clue up! Fire! Good, Captain! That's where the most tender! Fire!
Use!
Fire!
Mortar incoming!
Let's keep moving. Lose all and crimps out to the wind. Fire! Give the orders, sir.
Aim for the towers, Captain.
Here it comes! That one...
Damn! We'll need
Fire!
to fix that.
Fire!
Enemy fire! On your mark!
Fire!
That's a good shot to clear us that time!
Fire! Ready to fire,
Aim for
sir!
the towers, Can't take much more damage, Captain. We should brace
We're ready,
when we're under
sir.
fire.
Fire!
They're so exposed! Take the shots up!
Fire!
Caution, Edward!
There's the attack to us, sir! That's where the most tender! Let's take down those towers! Grab a duck on the wind!
Cocktail's gallant!
Fire!
Use the trick!
Captain wants the man there, she's Scorrel! Fire! We've a dealer there left, but we'll hold! Fire! She's weak, she's right there, Captain! Ready to fire, sir! Look, Captain! That's where the most tender!
Damn!
Fire!
We should get closer, Captain! Finish the job!
As much sail as you can!
Aloft, lads! Check those royals!
Clues up! Eat her sticks!
Full for all you're worth!
¡Rápido! ¡Parad al canalla! ¡Lo tengo encañonado!
¡Más rápido! ¡No debemos perderlo! I can hit him from here! ¡Venga! ¡No bajéis el ritmo!
Well, hello, Your Excellency. I'd got word you might be here.
I know your face, pirate, but your name was borrowed the last time we spoke.
Ah, yes, I recall. Mr. Duncan Walpole. I missed that one. So, what's a Templar Grand Master doing so far from his Castillo?
I'd rather not say.
And I'd rather not cut your lips off and feed him to you.
2 years ago, we offered a reward for the sage's recapture. Today, someone claims to have found him. This gold is his ransom.
Who found him?
A slaver by the name of Lawrence Prince. He lives in Kingston.
We like this story, Torres. And we want to help you finish it. But we're going to do it our way. Using you and your gold.
You require my services? You have my thanks. You'll want nothing but can be found here, sir. I'll be here, should you have need of me.
Do you need... Trust me, you're more innocent than the Pope, friend.
Morning watch is clear, Edward. Captain has the helm. We must tread lightly. These waters are well guarded.
Have you business to contract with me? Perhaps 'tis, but postponed.
But I haven't that much to spend. Well, that might do the trick. But I haven't that much to spend.
If you're not entirely satisfied, I'll return half the purchase price.
Well, that's a room specimen. 2 in 6. Okay, the upstairs premises is risky.
Singular fellow.
So much.
Oi, you looking for trouble, friend? All for one.
Stay put. They're completely off your scent, Captain.
There you go, huh?
What happened to the free enterprise?
You having a bit of fun at my expense? Is there a reason here for you? Start a new scoundrel! Clearance time!
Here's how it goes. Torres meets with Prince, carrying a portion of the ransom, saying the rest is close behind. When we see the Sage, you bring in the rest of the gold, make the swap, and get out. I'll be watching all from close by.
No, Kenway, you run this scheme alone, at the risk of losing the faith of your crew. It makes me ill to think of you bartering with that wretched slaver.
Come on, mate. Once we have the Sage, we'll all be rich.
Not if young Master Kid gets to him first.
Kid? Jesus. That lad's here to kill him.
Edward! What the hell are you doing here?
I'm tailing these men to this...
The purchase price!
Aye. And Prince is leading us straight to him.
All right, Jim. I'll stay my blade for a time, but not long.
But lately they're taking too much of an interest. I believe I have made myself clear. Acceptable. I shall warn you again.
How long has it been since our last meeting, Senor Prince? A year?
Near 18 months. You first described this Roberts fellow to me in November of 1715.
More of Beckford's sweet gold, is it?
Aye, a long round to Charlestown.
Ah, see. Much has changed in that short time, you know. None called me governor, for instance, for I quit that post last year.
Ah, I was not aware.
Could you, Kenway? Sticking your nose into things you can't understand.
You're making me nervous, kid. Keep your blades corked.
Just my bloody luck.
So many churches in
Major
Kingston.
targets, and I'm
Are
kept
the
from
English
killing
at
them
last
both.
taken to converting their
Steady,
slaves
Jim.
to the
We're
Christian
close.
faith?
Don't worry.
Ah! Convert them? God knows, Torres, there's none here so foolish as that.
Foolish? How do you mean?
Is it not a sin to enslave a fellow Christian? Therefore, to transmute a slave's soul from animal to man would be tantamount to inviting one's cattle to the dinner table.
Forgive my impatience, but how far is it yet?
We are nearly there.
Stand your ground, slave, and face corporal punishment like a man.
Why act like a man now, when you have denied me that right for 30 years?
I find your bearing appalling, Prince. I believe all thinking, feeling men deserve respect and opportunity.
Ah, you Spaniards. Your long ties to the Moors have diluted your blood and softened your hearts.
This is not to say I believe in the natural equality of all races or sexes. Surely men with talent and intelligence should lead. But there is no true profit to be gained by the practice of slavery. In the short term, it makes us money, see. But in the long term, it will render us the victims of our own success.
Ah, but you and I, sir, old as we are, will not live to see that unfortunate day. So why bother?
You'll not escape. Come here. I've better things to do.
The man himself attended me post-haste.
Watch for your step, boy!
Upon which event I cast off my oath.
For virtue, if nothing else.
Virtue? Oh, Torres. I have no wish to waste my day chattering about slaves and their pitiable condition. Let us conclude this transaction, then celebrate as friends.
No way in, mate, so fight on! No pillar!
Other stories about you, Trusa. You were a governor in Florida for a time.
Hey, I'll cut him off!
Other stories about you, Trusa. You were a governor in Florida for a time.
See. I am one of a number of civil servants in my family. A long line of politicians.
I have always toyed with the idea of entering politics myself. Only I feel I have too much money and not enough years.
God forbid any form
Speaking of stories, Prince, I've heard it said you were with Henry Morgan the day he sacked Panama. 1671, was it?
Oh, it's all true, yes. But let us not overesteem the honors forged and won on the battlefield. That skirmish was a deadly one, and a tremendous waste of coin and resources.
When you are...
It wasn't until many years after that I sheathed my sword in favor of a far safer and yet more profitable venture. Capital and resources. That's where money is made. And sir, let me tell you, honor bought is more enjoyable than honor won, if a touch less permanent. You say you came alone, Taurus?
Not alone, but certainly without colleagues. I took passage aboard a British merchant's brig.
Ah.
Now's the time.
No. Not until we see the sage.
Here's a quiet spot. I'll see the money.
This is a portion of the ransom. The rest is close at hand.
It pains me to traffic someone of my own race for profit, Mr. Torres. Tell me again, what has this Roberts fellow done to upset you?
Is this some form of Protestant piety I'm not familiar with?
Perhaps another day.
What?
Next time, see to it that we are not followed. Deal with this!
You cocked up my kill, Kenway.
For a better cause.
You lost your chance, man. I'm going after Prince.
Kid, no! Jim, stop!
Not this time, Kenway.
That's a blessing.
Money a mickle, marks a muckle.
Come on, man! We can work this together!
You have your chance.
Stay your blade, kid! Wait! Jim, stop!
The guard.
There's a killer here! Help! Guards! Guards to me!
If values when you seek travel no further this day.
Lost your chance, man. I'm going after Prince.
Kid, no! Jim, stop!
Not this time, Kenway.
Come on, man! We can work this together!
You had your chance.
Stay your blade, kid! Wait! Jim, stop!
Damn you, old scratch! Keep your natty hands off me!
I can't let you kill those men, kid. Not until I found the sage.
I've been stalking that pig for a week now, charting his moves, and here I find not one but two of my targets, and you rob me of both.
Patience, man. You'll have your kills.
When I locate the sage, you're helping me take Prince. Got that?
It's not fair. No, it's punishment. Finley's better that than the gruel he made of cabbage trees, though.
Out away. Oh, don't lose him now!
Please, God, let me make it back down. How rude! I demand an apology.
could try.
I admit it's a new technique, but I think we've enjoyed it so far.
Wouldn't you prefer meeting in a pub?
I came to Kingston chasing a target. Getting pissed ain't a priority.
We could work together on this, you know. It's Lawrence Prince you're after. I want his prisoner.
We're after the Sage as well, Edward. Careful who you cross.
May the best man win.
There's guards patrolling that property from end to end. Looks to me like they use bells to signal trouble. See there? We'll want to disable those before pushing too far. With so many men about, we can't rely on stealth alone, so... I'll do what I can to distract and draw their attention, giving you a chance to cut them down. Ready?
Your name's not James, is it?
Not most days. Come on.
You!
Where do you think you're going?
Grenade coming!
Hey, wasn't that Spanish fella meant to come up here for a visit? Torres or something? Jesus. Is he all right?
Stop that!
me, damn it!
I seen him. What?
Hold! Ah, piss on it. Let's get back.
I reckon I could have gone home with her if I hadn't been so mean. But we had a row, and I said something nasty about the post.
Hold there! That's a bit. Oh, you know she's Catholic. Shit! Alarm! Alarm! Keep him hemmed in. I've got a clear shot. Come on, don't lose that shit! Shit! Alarm! Alarm! Faster! We'll not be losing it! He's dead in his sight! You there! Stop! Interloper! Raise the alarm! You! Stop!
I'll have your liver out, mate.
Stop! Backwards a mistake! Clear shot. Attacking concept! Bastards a mistake! Tighten the noose, man! Clear shot! Bastards in the sights! Hold! Stand your ground!
Please, I've been shot. I need aid.
Christ, Thompson, look at her. She's hurt.
Dreadfully, sir. I'm poorly.
All right.
I'm faint.
Take an arm, lass.
Bless you, lads.
Oi! Marlowe! Mr. Prince says to keep your eyes peeled tonight. Says there's some men about bent on making trouble.
I'll spread the word!
Give over. He's vanished.
way I see it, sword fighting is a little like making love. It's not always what you do, but what you say.
A pity for you, then. You are the most inarticulate bugger I've ever met.
Oi, man. That ain't nice.
Stand still. You, stop. Dead. Where do you think you were going?
He's over there, mate.
Grenade loose! You really think we won't catch you? Ha! Interloper! Raise the...
Why hang over me like a leering crow? To see an old man suffer?
You've caused no small portion of suffering yourself, Mr. Prince. Retribution, I suppose.
You absurd cutthroats and your precious philosophy. You live in the world, but you cannot make it move.
You mistake my motive, old man. I'm only after a bit of coin.
As was I, lad. As was I.
Heads up, Kenway! I found your man!
I remember you. The Templar from Havana.
I'm no Templar, mate. That was just a ruse. We've come here to save your ass from this slaver.
Save me? I work for Mr. Prince.
Well, then he's a poor man to call master. He meant to sell you out to the Templars.
Oh, you can't trust anyone, it seems.
Roberts!
Let's move, Kenway. Run! See you on the other side.
Clear shot on him. Clear shot. You can't get past me.
You won't get past. Circle to his left. Run forever. Just keep up. You'll not get through
Where
here.
are those rifles? We'll
Shit!
catch you either way.
Alarm! Alarm! Intruder! Help! Shit! I can get him from here!
Dead in me sights!
See oxen with more brains. Ah, you're all cretin.
Yeah.
Right bunch of arse.
Patience, then strike.
Lost your man again, did you?
Aye. Roberts is a devil with a queer aversion to kindness. I suppose that's 2 men I've lost today. So, what's your real name, lass?
Mary Reed to my mum. And them I call friends. But not a word of it to anyone. Or I'll unman you as well.
Loose and trim too!
Let's ride this blow, lads!
All sail! She'll take it!
Another?
A rum flip this time.
And where'd I find fresh eggs in this wretched town? There's little else but piss and insects.
Aye, we're working on that.
Dear lady, what do they call you?
And when they're sober, a jilt when they're sauced, but never lady.
Well, good Leanne, oh, bollocks.
Bag of shite! Do you hear me? It's a bag of bloody shite! It's a ruse to keep us soft before they attack Nassau. You'll see, mark me.
It's no ruse, Vane. I heard it straight from the mouth of a greasy Bermudan captain. There's a pardon on offer for any pirate that wants it.
Ruse or no, I think it's plain the British may return to Nassau, with arms, no doubt. We'll need a plan.
Walk with us, Kenway. There's trouble brewing.
My dear fellow, can I help you?
In the absence of any clear ideas, I say we lay low. No piracies and no violence. Do nothing to ruffle the king's feathers for now.
Preserving the king's plumage is no concern of mine, Ben.
It will be when he sends his soldiers to scrub this island clean of our residue. Look around you, man. Is this cesspool worth dying for?
Aye! It's our republic! Our idea! A free land for free men, remember? So maybe it's filthy to look at. But ain't it still an idea worth fighting for?
I can't be sure. But when I look on the fruits of our years of labor, all I see is sickness,
Have you any worries
idleness,
needs smoothing over?
idiocy.
Anything
Not a
that
sunbeam of
needs
difference
straightening?
between here and London, then, eh?
Thatch is right, man. But taking a wide view, we're not doing so bad out here. There's sun, rum, and leisure as far as the eye can see.
Aye, Nassau may look fine from a distance, but at its core, there's a disease I cannot stomach.
Sickness can be cured, Ben. If only you have the right medicine.
But a corpse cannot be reanimated.
I can't believe the shite I'm hearing drop from your lips. Why not take the pardon now, and be done with it?
Peace, both of you. We can satisfy both aims if we work together. Find medicines to ease our burdens here, but in a way that don't attract the British.
I wager the nearest doctor is sitting pretty in Havana. Not a place I mean to go.
Bernie with a ghost!
A silver crown, sir. Or a couple of reals, if you've had enough.
But the Spanish fleet that sunk 2 years back would have some medicine. All sealed up in glass vials.
You'd need a diving bell to reach those depths.
Aye, and with some coin and a few supplies, a diving bell won't be hard to come by.
This is a plan I can stand behind. Find medicines without stirring up trouble. Agreed, Thatch?
Agreed. Aye. I'll meet you near the wrecks as soon as you're able, Kenway.
Remember, Thatch! Keep your cannons corked!
Piss off, Ben!
Well done.
Diversi frutti locali. You require my services?
You have my thanks.